And I'm trying to connect here with you. As the Hawks just bat in another one, and I'm sorry there for losing you there all after the last Hawks goal. Off the draw, that puck comes all the way down. Guilford works that ahead. Stepek with it on the near side, trying to work that ahead. Puck off the glass, that one rings around. Continuing now with it, into the zone. Stepek plays that back, quick shot for the Twisters, and again having the answer is Gordon. Off the draw, and quickly into the zone. Redswitch Hill try and center that, and that puck in front won't go. On the near side, long stretch pass, off a couple sticks, and quickly into the zone. As we have people rejoining us here, 11:30 on the clock here remaining in the third period. And what has definitely got out of hand here for the Twisters is Charleswood trying to bang in one more. Hawks with it. Quick shot through traffic, and instead falling down, Cohen Thomas takes it the other way as he plays that in on the backhand, just wide of the net. Stepek chasing down that puck. And that's continued now. They got worked around as there's an injured Hawk behind the play. .10:58, and the trainer's quickly out to take care here of the downed Hawk. And now give you a quick update here on the scoring following as the injured Hawk is able to get assisted off the ice, and that'll be the number 7 of Nathan Galvinia. And we left you all here right after the Hawks' 4th goal, if I remember. Off the draw, Twisters with it. Spencer plays that in, trying to get it to Wall. Loose puck, Twister staying with it, trying to work it back. And that pass won't go. Trying to work it to Spicer. And Johnson getting tied up. Hawks staying with it. Stretch pass picked up by Biggerty. Biggerty with it. He'll work that across and tries to center that one into the slot. And the Twisters couldn't finish. Spicer his shot, and that's up into the netting and up and out of play. 10:22 on the clock. I'm your host, Belling Brown, along with my cameraman, Josh Keck. And again, as you're joining us, we apologize there as our system there crashed following the Hawks' 4th goal. Jaden Waddle from Matt Carlson, Jaden Waddle and Matt Carlson has added to the scoring here in this one and has blown the door open 7-1 in favor of the visiting Hawks. So the Twisters trying to get something going in front, jamming away at it, and the Hawks are going to come through with the puck. Long stretch pass comes all the way down. And Bosman, he'll work that across as we hit the midway mark in the period. Ferguson now with it. He'll work it back. And that puck gets cleared, glove down at the line. And a tie-up, and the Twisters are going to get another penalty.
That's what we call it 7.
Off the draw. Charleswood working with it. They'll play that one down low. Continuing on with it. Loose puck. Worked ahead. And that one gets cleared all the way down the ice. Lewis now with it. And he'll leave that one back. Continuing now with it. Lewis into the zone. He'll leave it back, taking a hard hit into the boards. And that puck gets cleared all the way down the ice. Loose puck coming all the way around. Morrison scoops that one up. Still with it. Now here's the Hawks. As the Hawks playing that ahead, kicked away. Twister's trying to clear. And that one comes all the way down. Hawks, they'll get a long stretch pass. Kretzers plays that one in with 9 to go. Loose puck. Mazrat works that ahead. Trying to get it back to the point. Van Alstein with it. He'll play it across. Quick shot for the Hawks, and that goes up and out of play. Working with it. That one comes out of the zone. Hawks waiting for it, calling for that puck in front is Dudic. And Vigorson will take that ahead. Quick pass across on the shot, and that one trickles through, beats Mazrat, but doesn't find the back of the net. Twisters work that ahead, and they're going to kill off the power play opportunity as the Hawks power play operating at 25% so far in this one. Loose puck. Hawks trying to play it ahead on the far side. And here's the opportunity, and Dutch, he gets stopped on the opportunity from Mazrat. Dutch with it again in front. Still with it. And trying to work that across for Spicer. That puck comes all the way down. And Twister still working with it as well as he draws a penalty on the hit. And the Hawks are going to get a penalty. I think it's a hit to the head. It's going to be interference there. So the Twisters 0 for 2 on the power play. They get their second or their third opportunity. Off the draw. Twisters trying to jam at that one down low. Still with it. As they'll hold on to it down low. Back to Guilford at the point. Under 7 to go here in the frame. Twisters pass that across. And a quick clear here by the Hawks. 95 seconds remaining on the man advantage for Guilford and crew from behind their own goal. Guilford, here's a long stretch pass. And they walk into the zone through traffic. And that puck cleared all the way down, and a good penalty kill here for the Hawks. And that one off the lumber on the stretch pass, picked off by Morrison. Now Cohen Thomas with it. And the Twisters get called on a penalty here at the line. It's going to be a slashing call. And Darby Olsen will go to the box, and we got some 4-on-4 hockey for a minute 03.
He took one, and instead of letting it go, he chose to go back.
And off the draw, through traffic, here come the Twisters of Spicer, and he gets pickpocketed. Stepek breaks up the stretch pass at the 6-minute mark. Spicer walking in, and he puts that one just wide. Back to Biggerty. And across to Spicer. Spicer through traffic, stays with it. Walks in, puts that one off the iron, trying to get his second of the game. He'll work that one. Not the Biggerty, but instead plays that across to Cousins. Cousins mishandles that pass as he can't hold on to it, and now gets taken out as he slides down. Meanwhile, the Hawks trying to work it the other way for Cole Penner. And Van Alstyne now with the circling around and back. Continuing on now to push this one ahead. And that shot just wide of the net as the Hawks now get their power play. Still staying with it. Van Alstyne plays that across. Hawks staying with it into the slot is Penner. And that puck skips up in front and holding on for a whistle is Mazrat.
Many deep spots.
Off the draw. Waddle with it. He'll work it across. Still with it. Van Norman plays it across. 33 seconds remaining on the man advantage. That one just over the net. Trying to stay with it. And that puck comes all the way down the ice here. On the near side. Through traffic. And the Hawks, they get pinned at the line. They'll have to regroup. 4:20 on the clock. And we're back to even strength here as the Hawks power play. 1 for 5 on the night. Long stretch pass for the Twisters, and they can't get the deflection on that, being icing at 4:02. Shot totals are 41-17 in favor of the Charleswood Hawks, and they have this one all but wrapped up with the 7-1 lead. Stevenson in on the draw against Van Robies. Van Robies wins that back. Kratz, and that's what shot is up into the netting. And a redo this time from the left of Mazrat. Twisters going for a late change. Cohen Thomas in against Stevenson. And off the win. Twisters with it. Play it across. And they'll just dump and chase that one. Cohen Thomas now with the puck. He's trying to scoop that one up, and he gets pummeled instead. Quick shot by Stepik, and that one deflected up against the sideboards. Trying to chain. Now that puck gets worked around behind of the reach of Stepik. Trying to get that one to come all the way down. Dodge plays that ahead. Bosman works it in. Bosman giving chase on the loose puck. Vlad Stepik will play that right into the blade. And Kratzwit's shot is held on for a whistle at 3:15. Shots here in the third period. Pembina Valley Twisters a total of 3. Meanwhile, for the visiting Hawks, they have a total of 13. Off the draw. Hawks. Quick shot as they pursue the puck in the draw was Cole Penner. And a quick glove save as Penner and Biggerty have a little bit of a chat in the circle before the puck drop. Then Roby strolls in to take on Cole Penner. Cole Penner beats him. Off the draw. Here's the opportunity for Ferguson. Gage Ferguson all alone. Walks in, fires, scores. And the Twisters. Ferguson is second as a Pembina Valley Twister. Trying to get something going here late and get some momentum. And you can see his speed just helping to get it done here. And off the draw on the near side. That one played ahead. Hawks worked that across. Ferguson behind the net. Stays with it. And that one comes up on top of the netting. So Ferguson unassisted. His second goal in the MMJHL. And as a Pembina Valley Twister, Guilford and Clausen coming in on the blue line for the Penn Valley Twisters. Twisters win the draw. Olsen walks in, scores. No, off the post, they said. And oh, was that ever close. Trying to stay with it as the Twisters, and they got tied up there a little bit with the one Hawk who was able to clear the zone. And Waddle will help his team out. Here's a goal tonight. Plenty of point scorers in this one, as this was a points fest for the Hawks. And continues to be, as Charleswood just killing time here as Morrison works it to his captain deep in his own zone. Across to Waddle. Waddle with the puck on his stick. His long stretch pass off a couple sticks into the zone. Through traffic now. Trying to circle back is Guilford. Guilford still with it. Back onto his forehand. Long stretch pass is picked off thanks to the breakup by Jaden Waddle. Guilford now stays with it. He walks in, plays that across. Trying to circle back is Van Robies. Van Robies now with it. Works out to his backhand. Spins and shoots. And the blocker save on the opportunity. Van Robies plays ahead. 95 seconds remaining in regulation. It's Ferguson. He has one tonight. Turns that one over to Ferguson. And here, an opportunity for the hat trick. Gets it. And no better way to end the night for the Charleswood Hawks than a blowout 8-2 game with 1:21 on the clock. And that's his 4th point of the game. 3 goals and assists then. He's had himself a night here in this one. As Nathan Vigorson leading the Hawks in scoring here. Spicer now with it. He's got to wait for his teammates to tag at the line. He'll just dump that one in. 65 seconds on the clock. Dutch, he'll play that across. And loose puck into the zone. That one goes for Penner to Wall. Twisters, they'll work that ahead. Turning it right back over for the Hawks. Dunnage now with it. Can he add on to his total? Goes to back and forward and gets robbed. Great save. Rebound. And the Twisters corral that one. Trying to stop the bleeding with the opportunity going the other way. They run into traffic instead. Going the other way is the Hawks, and Dutch picked up his foot. That's offside. 27.1 seconds on the clock. And a game the Twisters will like to wipe from their memory quickly. Thank goodness for them. They don't have to sit on this one. They got one more road game coming up against St. Vital before the Christmas break. And we'll hope to turn their fortunes in that one. Traverse goes back after that puck. And that just gets worked away as some keep away continues on here by the Hawks. That gets played into the zone. Physicality as ramps up, and with that, a big win here for the Hawks as they take this one here by a score of 8-2. And stay tuned for our 3 stars, our scores around the league, and how all these teams here shape up. So before we let you go, here our 3rd period scoring summary. Plenty of goals. Started off with Braden Stevenson from Parker White and Elliot Lewis with 55 seconds into it. And then Nathan Vigorson, his 2nd of the game from Nathan Morris at 122. We had Nathan Morrison then getting a goal himself from Cole Penner at 5:27. At 6:52, Jane Waddle had his 3rd from Lucas Turcotte and Lucas Van Norman. At 7:35, Matt Carlson got his 17th of the year from Elliot Lewis and Parker White. Twisters got on the board with 3:03 left on the clock. Gage Ferguson from Darby Olsen and Nathan Vigorson got the hat trick on the night with a minute 21 remaining. And with that, we'll go to your 3 stars in tonight's game. And starting this one off, plenty of point scores to go through and to choose from. Your third star in tonight's hockey game from the Charleswood Hawks with 1 goal and 1 assist, number 13, Nathan Morrison. Your second star in this game from the Charleswood Hawks, number 28, with a goal and 2 assists, Braden Stevenson. And your first star in today's game, with assists and 3 goals from the Charleswood Hawks, number 14, Nathan Viggerson. And before we let you go here, we'll take a look at the standings and how these teams lay out. The Hawks get a big 2 points, trying to narrow their way there against the Railer Express. Meanwhile, the St. Boniface Reals right down there, they are still stay 1 point behind as they had a 5-2 win over River East. Also around the scoreboard, Transcona trying to hold on. They're up by 1 at home against the Seven Oaks Raiders Junior Hockey Club with under 3 to go in that one, and trying to minimize the damage here done by the Hawks. And the Twins also working their way up to 35 points with a 2-0 win over the Stonewall Jets. Meanwhile, for your Pembina Valley Twisters, their next home game is their next hockey game before the break is Sunday as they try and battle back in their 6-game losing streak against a team trying to also not start a losing streak with following their last loss, and that is in St. Vital against the Junior Victorias. For your Hawks fans watching this game, the Stonewall Jets are in town to take on the Charleswood Hawks, and that's at 3:45 p.m. on Sunday. The G-Show will broadcast that game. Meanwhile, the St. Vital and Pembina Valley Twisters game is at 2:30 in St. Vital. I'm your host, Bentley Brown, along with my cameraman, Josh Keck. We are sorry for the technical difficulties and a couple of delays we've had tonight. We thank you all for staying with us. You all have a Merry Christmas.